Hi, Randy here. Um, I like to just take some impromptu moments to talk about stuff that I think about, and that's why I'm doing this little series called From the Inside. And one area I want to talk about is confidence, confidence in performance, confidence in interacting with other people. I think a lot of it is gained through practice. Um, and not just the confidence, but also how do we work confidently and yet stay humble? Because as most of us have experienced at some point in time, we've had somebody come up to us and say, "Oh, you're the best clown I've ever seen," which is a great compliment. And yet at the same time, I stop and I think, that it may be true. I might be the best clown they've ever seen because they've maybe never seen a clown before in person. So I might be the best they've ever seen, but that doesn't mean a whole lot, really, if they've never really seen good clowns. So I want to operate with confidence. I realize that I have to be confident enough that I can present myself well. Arthur Pedler and I were talking about this at one point in time, and he said, you have to believe that what you have to offer is good enough that people will get up off their couch, turn off the TV, drive across town to watch you perform. And if you don't believe you have something worth that, you really have no business being on stage. I mean, so you work on your skills, you work on your techniques, you work on your presentations, you rehearse, and then you offer that as a gift to your audience. So it takes confidence to do that. But being confident does not mean I'm arrogant. Being confident means I know that I have a gift that's of some value that is worth presenting to people. And so arrogance is the opposite of what I'm talking about. I'm confident, but hopefully I'm humble. And I show that humility. I remember I used to run these clown conferences called the Impact Clown Ministry Conference. And I had a gal come that was a very well-known clown, very experienced clown, and she'd been to a lot of training things. And she stopped me in the hallway and just said, "This staff is amazing." And I said, "Man, I know they really are. The people that would come and be a part of this and teach and perform, they were world class." And she said, "The thing I'm most impressed by, though, is not their skill level, but their attitudes." Because, none of them presented themselves as if they're better than anybody else, even First of May starting clown. They're just so humble. And I said, and that's why they're here. Those are the kind of people I want to surround myself with also, that are confident, but yet are humble at the same time. My friend, Easy, he does this whole talk really about telling people you're the best clown in the world. You're the best clown in the world. And I understand what he's saying, because in that moment, you want to present yourself with confidence with that audience. And with that audience, I hope that they will say, wow, this was the best clown in the world because of the experience they just had with me. And that doesn't mean that I have to juggle 9 balls or 7 clubs or, it's about my connection with the audience and making it special for them at that moment in time. I realize this, that there will always be people that are better than me. And there will always be people that are not as good as me at whatever skill, at whatever talent level we're talking about, at whatever method. There will always be somebody better. And there will always be somebody not as good. And so I think that helps me keep a level attitude, realizing that there are people that are better, so I don't need to be arrogant. And there are always people that are not as good, which also helps me understand maybe where I am in the entertainment business. That I can value what I do. I can have confidence in what I do. as I present it to hopefully really be a blessing to people and bring smiles to that audience that I'm with, whether it's an audience, where I'm on stage, or whether it's a one-on-one interaction with folks. Those are just a few of my thoughts on confidence and humility from the inside.